Well, what you're looking at is what I call the Cellar Light. It's an invention of mine. It's a light that produces its own electricity, and it runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I've been running 3 lights off of one battery for 16 weeks now, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I call them cellar lights because you can put them in the cellar, you can put them all around the house, you can put them in the garden, you can put them in the basement, you can put them in the chicken house, you can put them anywhere. And you can use them in a hunting blind, and basically they just run. They produce their own power and electricity, so that means you don't ever have to charge them. You don't have to go out and buy batteries for them. You may have to replace a bulb. I'm sure you will at some point, and they're just a snap-on bulb. You just snap them in, snap them out. So it's a wonderful light, and I can see to move all over this house I'm in right now, the living room and the kitchen. It's got it all lit up, and I can actually walk all around without any problems with just one of them. And I would set them in different rooms around the house to where you could, you have power failure, you can just get up and go. You don't have to wait trying to find your flashlight and the dead batteries in them. You don't have to find candles and something to light them with. So to me it's a great invention. To me it's a very usable item, and I'm real proud of it. I mean, I've worked on it for quite a while. So we're going to turn the lights on and let you look at it, and we'll start talking about it. Alright, this is the Cellar Light, and it was an invention of mine. Why I did it was I had open heart surgery, and when you have open heart surgery, the recovery is a long time, and you fight depression. So I created projects to deal with that, and I thought, I picked out an item around the house. I said batteries. I don't know anything about them, but I said, I want to try to build a battery that will last. Surely you can build a battery that will last. And I was telling a guy about it, and he said, well, you're just building a battery that'll fail. And I said to myself, well, every battery I ever bought failed, so I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to try to build one. So I worked for 2 weeks on cells and coils and trying to build it, and finally at the end of 2 weeks I hit on a setup that gave me 1 volt, and I knew that it was going to work at that point. And so I started working on it from there, and I came up with this light. The cosmetics of the light don't mean anything. They can be made out of anything from glass to wood to plastic to, it can be camouflaged if you want to use it in your blinds, hunting blinds. It can be used, made any shape. Well, I just got a vase here. I got a vase, and then I made it inside the vase. It has no bearing on the power of the surrounding cosmetics of it. So you can change that into anything you want to look like. I made this for setting around the house. This one, it's very attractive and pretty, and you can set these around the home. You can make them a little more rugged for hunting. You can make them more rugged for the cellar, or you can put these down there. One of them will light up the whole cellar very well, but I would probably have more than one down there. But they do very well in this room here. You can see to get around, and it's wonderful. You get up in the middle of the night, the power's gone, the cellar lights are on, and you just get up and walk. You don't have to stumble around trying to find things. So it's something that everybody can use really good. And the fact of it is, you can put an on and off switch on them. That won't save anything with the battery part, because it will continue to make electricity whether you shut it on or off. It doesn't shut off, but it will save on the bulb. So if you had if you wanted to replace the bulb goes out, you just snap a new one in. It's that simple. They don't cost very much, and it's easy to take care of. And there is a little bit of maintenance to the light, and that would be in your manual handbook of how to maintain your light, and it's very simple to take care of them. To me, it's a great invention. To me, it's something that could be in every home, and I just hope that everybody would like to see it that way. I just had time to work on it. Normally I didn't have time to do anything, and I've always wanted to invent something in my life, and with the heart surgery I had time to do it. And so by working on this, I feel like it's a success. I've ran 16 weeks, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, never shut it off. It's been running 3 lights. The other one that I had made, the first one I made. This is the second one. So it's proven to me they work. They can run for months, basically. So that's the Cellar Light. I'd like to say that I feel like it'll be a million seller because I got a million of them in the cellar. So the Cellar Light. Thank you.